let's see. How we doing here? I'm good. How are you, my friend, by the way?
Sick.
So I understand. I
have acquired an illness from an amazing weekend. So
I'm gonna quit this. I was trying to go live on the Facebook page, and I was having trouble with it. So whatever. We're here, and we've got the other pages going. So yeah, that's what's important.
that is important.
Good to go. Let's get to the chat. Who we got? Nick, what's going on, buddy? How we doing? Slowly but surely getting that gun built. Yeah, we're working on Nick's custom gun. He's finding out how tough and how expensive a custom build can actually be.
Well, look on the bright side. You get what you pay for, and man, you're going to get a lot.
He is. I can say he's building his gun like some people build cars. He's taking his time. He's doing it right. He's making it exactly his. But boy, oh boy, it is going to be something. It'll definitely be a one of a kind. That's for sure.
Hell yeah!
Because it's very true, very very true. So we do have somebody sitting in the lobby. We do have one of our special guests sitting in the lobby right now. I don't know if you want to. Would you like to bring him in? Or shall we?
I do. So I'm going to blow your mind. I don't have the ability to.
Well, I know you don't. I can bring him in. Would you like me to bring him in?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's none other than Brad Pitt. So handsome. Oh, sorry. I mistook you for Brad Pitt. It's Kevin.
Hey,
Max,
what's up,
buddy? Kev, how are you, brother?
I am
Mr.
fantastic.
I'm just so happy to see my battle buddy right now.
Exactly.
Either your microphone closer to your mouth or check your mic volume.
Really? Because it's loud as crap. Is it not?
He sounds good to me.
Oh, he sounds quiet to me. You sound loud. He sounds quiet.
Waka, waka, waka.
That's all right. So we got Max is in the house. Max from Goonies. Good to see you this weekend. We got all the guys coming out. Things have been good. I know it's been a minute since we've been on here. Are you going to be up for being able to do the read through?
I'm going to have to be.
All right.
Gonna have to be. We have competition for this segment apparently with other streams, so got to keep it consistent here.
With this segment, I thought you meant like at the moment. No, you are correct. Yes, we do. I wouldn't say competition. I would say copycat. I was
being so polite.
I wasn't.
I'm the target brand, and they're no. I'm kidding.
while we kind of muddle around for the next 1 minute before you start, Mr. Crisper, how are you, sir?
I'm great, Greg. Thanks for asking.
My pleasure.
How are things there in Florida?
A little chilly, actually. It's a shame. It is. I've had to wear a hoodie past couple of days.
Does that mean it's been 75?
Hey, now.
Oh,
it's been a little colder than that. Looking for it to warm up. We got.
Well, I can see how you get cold. You know the way heat rises.
Oh, is this what we're doing? Is this it? Really?
Oh,
really? See, I didn't say anything about all your insulation.
Look,
right?
man.
I don't have to say that. You know,
dude, I'm just in such a good mood because I had so much fun with Christian this past weekend.
I heard. I absolutely heard.
In all seriousness, though, Kevin is literally one of the best battle buds I've had in a while. So,
same.
Way better than I am. You actually probably didn't have to keep track of him and drag him back under control.
Yeah, Mark made a comment about him last night, having to have a kitty leash on him. Dude, he was right by my side the whole time, like a battle buddy's supposed to.
I was in the trenches for you, sir, 100%.
Nick, you're right. It's going to be absolutely gorgeous weather for play this weekend. Absolutely.
Wait. Did the Lone Wolf criticize battle buddies?
That's funny. Yes, he did.
Yeah,
I was going to avoid it. I wasn't going to say it.
Weird. The solo artist was making fun of the band.
Oh my. Look at that. 7:06. We've got some games and events coming up on the cusp, and we're going to pass it right on over to my man, Toucan.
Take it away, Toucan.
I was going to pass over to my man, Toucan.
I grab it. I take it.
No, there we go. Nope.
Hello, sir.
Damn it.
We're very professional.
One of these days, I'm going to figure it all out. There we go.
But not today.
Apparently not.
Let's just prattle on through this as usual, people. My calendar is a disaster.
And
I'm going to do.
No reason to take it out to 2025. Just that you know.
2025 it is. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, 2026. Yeah, I'm actually going to take it to 2077. No, okay. So right out the gate, this weekend, Mini Milsim 6 by Striker Airsoft at the Orlando Paintball and Airsoft Field in Orlando. This is a one-day event. The Mini Milsim series is on their 6th installment. It is going to be a gay old romp through the killing fields. Absolutely check it out. Again, that is this weekend, the 24th at the Orlando Paintball and Airsoft Field.
Be sure to say hi to Wiener.
Yes, New Breed will be out there. Represent.
Look at that. Look at that.
Look at that. Look at that. Moving right into March, because I'm trying not to kill myself. We're looking at the 9th, Operation Starburst 13 at Fort Cavazos.
Oh,
yes.
You're the worst. You're the worst.
Yes, this is a Third Coast Airsoft event from the 8th to the 10th. It is at the amazing AO Fort Hood. There you go.
Keep it real.
Yeah, the AO sells itself. The staff running it sell it even harder. Definitely check it out. That is Starburst 13. That is right, the 13th installment. Follow TCA for more details on that amazing event. That again, that is March 9th to the 10th. Hobbling my way through this. I'm definitely not sick. Oh my God, March 16th is actually, let's do it like this. March 15th to the 17th, I have a quintuplet booked weekend here, so I'm going to try and just say the ones that matter. March 15th to the 17th is Thunderdome 4, baby. Thunderdome 4. The Oil Wars with the XO and CO of the USSR side right here. And the event coordinator, host, Chad himself, right? There, Mr. Kevin Christopher Walker, a beautiful, handsome man, very scary in a dark alleyway. Definitely follow Lion Claws for more details on that. However, the event is completely sold out, so if you want tickets, you're going to have to look for third-party sales. But definitely,
we don't allow third-party sales.
Oh, there you go. I'm so sorry. Actually, I have the source here.
But we do allow ticket transfers, so you can sell it to someone else.
That's what I meant. Apologies, sir.
Yeah, a special. It's okay, comrade.
Yes. This is at the Northgate Mall in Durham, North Carolina. You ever wanted to play airsoft at a mall? You missed out. This is an amazing AO. This is my third. This is going to be my third time playing there. Can't tell you how great it is. And of course, Lion Claws event. Enough said. It's gonna rule. So yes, follow Lion Claws for more exciting events like this. And speaking of exciting events, Mind Game Productions would like to present King and Country 2. It is a alternative timeline kind of game where the Spaniards are fighting the British in an unsettled America in modern times. It is a heavily themed, barely LARP style event. It is going to be fantastic. Follow Mind Game Productions for more on that. That is happening at Wayne's World of Paintball in Ocala, Florida. Mind Game Productions, they put on a hell of a show. They write fantastic rules. Follow that for more. That is a one day, by the way, one day. I think there's a pre-reg discount if you pre-register before the actual day of the event. Moving as quickly as God will allow, the 22nd to the 24th. Just a little something, I don't know, called NVS 4 North versus South 4, baby.
What?
Wayne's World of Paintball in Ocala, Florida by Denon Outfitters themselves, ourselves. Force on Force, the North versus the South. Who will win? Join your side. But to join your side, you have to follow the line of demarcation. If you are north of Papa,
North of
what's the line?
Route 70. Your state route.
There
70.
you go.
Yep.
If you are north of that, you are on the north. If you are south of that, you are on the south. If your team is primarily based on one side or the other, that is the team you are fighting for. If you are a lone individual, not a part of a team, well, before we get into the minutia of that, look up the rules on our website for more details on that. It's going to be a hell of a game on the beautiful Wayne's World of Paintball acreage in Ocala, Florida. Keep up with our streams, follow our Facebook, like our Instagram, and go on our website for all the fun details on that. I'm dying. Moving. Double booked weekend. Striker Milsim. Striker Events, proudly presents Operation Tiger's Cage Beta at Big Indian Paintball. I can't tell you how great Big Indian Paintball is in Perry, Georgia. Striker is throwing a game at this AO. It is going to be awesome. Definitely check that out. Follow Striker for more details on that. That is a one-day event, Saturday, March 23rd, if I'm not mistaken. Looking through all the details, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it is going to be fantastico. Moving right along into April, my bleeding blessed heart. April, oh boy, okay, you got this, Christian. April 5th to the 7th, it's VFA Charity Game 6. What? Fun fact, Papa's going to be there representing DEO. This is at Camp Liberty in Vinemount, Alabama. Force on Force with a Terminator TFR to absolutely throw a wrench and massive amounts of firepower in the gears of everybody's plans. Is going to be awesome.
That were on the last stream, so afraid to talk about it last time. Whole new deal with the Terminators. Whole new deal with the Terminators.
It's going to be awesome. I dare say innovative for the Terminators. So, yes, keep up with Veterans for Airsoft, and just to talk about them. You ever wanted to play Airsoft and help a good cause? Veterans for Airsoft is it. They get veterans out to Airsoft games, Hilo tickets. You can't ask for a better organization, and you can't ask for a better figure leading said organization. Our boy Freddie Lux, beautiful man, handsome, sensational. Hard to recognize him without the beard. I have run into that problem a couple times. I love him. Moving right along. Same weekend, April 6th, Mirror Tactical presents Up Homeland in Immokalee. This is a game / like industry event where people in the industry will set up booths. We will have a booth. I will be there representing Denon Outfitters, and maybe I'll have some of the crew that they'll go to the VFA game. It's going to be a fun time. Follow Mir for more updates on that. It's going to be great. Who could ask for more than shooting, buying, and seeing people in the industry for this? If you want a booth, reach out to Mir, and they will tell you how it is. Yep. Moving. Yes, I cannot miss this. April 19th to the 21st.
Hey, Jay, how are you? Big Mo. Yeah, keep going. You're good.
Big Mo is Operation Stonebreaker by Third Coast Airsoft at the amazing GTI institution. It is an old nuclear processing plant. Amazing building on top of sprawling acreage with fun and dynamic geography. You know what GTI is.
Are all three of us going to that?
God, I want to. Are you going to that, Kevin?
Yes, sir. Sorry, I was muted. Yes. I didn't want to talk during your portion again.
Yep.
Yep.
Thinking I'm heading out to that one myself.
Eastern.
Ooh, Beastern? You mean Beastern? Beastern. Better than being Bestern. No, I'm kidding. But definitely follow TCA, Third Coast Airsoft, for more details on that. I hardly have to sell this event to you people. It's Stonebreaker. Come on. Come on. That same weekend, a one-day event. This is going to be Saturday, the 20th of April. Is an event I shed a tear for that I'm going to miss. Wasteland 15.5 by Mind Games Production. It is a Fallout LARP, alt sim, economy, combat, raiders, roleplay, Fallout, post-apocalyptia by Mind Game Productions. It's going to be the best thing ever. It is a one-day event. However, they're probably going to take the whole field for that. My God. Fallout LARP with airsoft guns. You can't beat it. Follow Mind Game Productions for more details on it. And I am actually this last event, and then I'm just pulling the curtains on this. April 26th to the 28th, people. It's Syndicate 4, The Big Shift at the Mid-Orange Correctional Facility. Lordship, have mercy on your soul. This is a amazing AO. Beautiful location on top of a hill with awesome architecture. Buildings, got a lot of fun stuff. Yo, Banana, what's up, Augie? I missed you, New York.
Augie,
it is going to be a fantastic time. Follow Players Wanted events for all the good happenings for that and other upcoming events by Players Wanted events. I'm pulling the plug on all the events. I could prattle on for probably 30 more minutes, but I'm not going to.
All right, well, we'll pull you out of there then. Okay.
Ta-da! How'd I do? I don't think I messed up this time.
Through. Greatly appreciate it. So we can dive right in to the whole reason we're here, and I can just dip out while you two just fanboy over each other. I was not present at this game this weekend. I have not been cleared yet to go. I'm sorry. Show that for you. There we go.
Banana.
Third Coast Airsoft's Operation Bone Crusher. And that was held in Milledgeville. Am I saying that right, Georgia?
Yep.
Yes.
At a it's a training facility. Is that what it is?
Oh.
Or prison?
No.
Or something? I don't know what it is. I saw fences around it. I haven't been there yet, so I don't know. I can't talk too much. That's why I'm going to turn it over to the two of you, and I'm just going to sit here nice and quiet.
Hey, Christian.
No, I won't let me.
Yes, Battle Bud.
So I had a great time.
Oh my God! Can I leave?
So it's been a couple years since I did all my research on that AO. So some of these facts might not be 100%. But long story short, it was a mental insane asylum in Georgia for over 100 years. At one time, it was the largest in the nation. At some point, they said, hey, let's make this a prison. So they turned it into a prison, and then the state said, hey, this was never built to be a prison, which could only be said if you hadn't been there. So they scrapped it and built a brand new prison next door. I'm sure it had to do with tax dollars, but in a nutshell, that's the AO. It's on crazy what's the word? Not angle. Geography, topography. There are tons of graves with these little bitty metal markers, and everybody was buried standing up to save room.
I don't even know what that means, but that's my son speaking in some kind of juvenile language. I don't know what's going on there. Uber X.
He urban explored.
He urban explored it. Oh,
like, why was Dom calling for an Uber at the insane asylum? Come on, Pop, get with the times.
I thought it was super cool until I saw the BBs on it.
Screw this place. I'm out.
Ugh, airsofters. Ugh. That AO is crazy cool, though, with just the hills and the buildings and how it's set up.
So there's 3 huge buildings. They kind of look kind of castle-esque. And there's a tunnel that runs underneath all of them where they would bring them the food and take the wackos out at night and bonk them over the head or bury them or whatever. So it's got trees, graves, brick and mortar. It's the AO with everything except camping. Yes. That's the only thing it doesn't have.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
got his
all the
admin hat on.
hotels were.
Yeah.
Sorry, I wanted to put on my hat. But the location itself, yeah. So they did not want any camping there, right? Like at all.
That's a city. That
That's a
wasn't
city.
PCA. Yeah.
Oh. I didn't know that part.
Yeah.
I tell you what, let's just dive right on into this.
Well,
Man, Op 4.
What were the two of you being? Why were the two of you there together? Toucan,
We were both running Op 4 Friday night.
Yeah.
I
have to divert a little bit of attention to Toucan because, not to take anything away from you, Chris, by any means, but I got to divert a little bit of attention.
Are you messing with my battle bud right now?
You know what?
It's not cool, Greg.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you
Greg.
I'm gonna tell you like I told you before. Get off my Kool-Aid. That's all I'm saying. All right. That's all I'm saying.
It's your show. You do what you need to.
That's my fish. He was in my cell first.
I didn't like that.
It's okay. You're all right.
I know he isn't trying to say something about sloppy seconds.
Ooh. Anyway.
I just wanted to play Airsoft.
So, that's no good. Sorry. We're gonna kill that. Sorry, I was trying something else. So, Chris, I know this was a new experience for you in a particular way.
Yes.
Before I let you guys go on about what a wonderful romance you both had. Tell me real quick. You were there because
I was there because the very scary and powerful man, Sal, the overlord of Third Coast Airsoft, invited me to do an internship with the Third Coast Airsoft Staff 4 Bone Crusher. It was a privilege and definitely a pleasure to do so. I got to see the inner machinations of the beast and see just how they operate. And everybody was very welcoming, very cool. I definitely felt like I was amongst my peers. I definitely felt like there were just silly things I should have known. But no, this was a very generous opportunity for me to get some insight, gain some experience, talk to the best in the industry. And it really was such an experience and a privilege to do it.
I'm glad. Yeah,
And
you told me
the man makes a hell of a cup of coffee.
Oh my God!
I'm sorry, hell of a pot of coffee.
I made like 5 pots of coffee every morning. It was so fun. Sal hit me. Oh my God! So, I'm like, sir, would you like a cup of coffee? Sal comes over. Yes. Just fill it. Just give me a splash. I'm like, okay. I splashed it, and then I'm like, creamer, sir. He's like, yes. I go, okay. I try to pour it in. He goes, I'm like, oh. He's like, creamer. I'm like, oh. I try to put the creamer. He goes, but. He takes a creamer for me. He goes, never cream another man's coffee. I died inside. And from that point on, I was nervous about giving people coffee.
Oh my goodness! So, you told me everything, a bunch of stuff that you actually learned, tips and tricks, things like that. While you were there, it was awesome. From what I understand, you had a wonderful time.
Yes.
Thank you for going and representing. I do appreciate that as well.
Represent. Gotta look good.
And never stop learning. Hang on a second. Sorry, I have to. Let me go ahead, throw that up there. Sorry.
Hey, can I interject for just a second?
Please.
I noticed this on the last stream. When you pop stuff up there, you used to leave it up there longer, but last time it's like you couldn't even read it and it would disappear. So just leave those things up for a couple, 5 seconds.
There we go.
Yeah. There it is. Hey, Nicholas.
That one to leave up there for
especially when it's praising you.
Yeah, Nicholas, I tell you to shut your mouth, but you bite Greg's dick off. So.
Oh wow, that was incredibly aggressive. Yordi, what's up, baby? How you doing?
Hey, Yordi.
Greg may have the quality coffee, but I have the quantity of coffee.
Oh my God.
You'll remember that come Christmas.
Oh, I remember it now. Come his car insurance. I mean, what are we talking about here? That's okay. And his cell phone, as a matter of fact. That's all right. If you can't call home or your girl, don't ask me why. Poland is a long way away.
Whoo, that's rough.
So, no, guys. Tell me, really, seriously. I only really heard from Chris. And I heard a little bit, Christopher, from you. How like what a great time you guys actually had while you're there. So please, not just you two, but I want to know more. I want to know about the event, what you guys saw from the event, and all that.
I could start. I just saw from the tier 1 to the actual gameplay. I just saw players just in awe of the setup of the event in terms of points of interest and objectives. The actual geography and the buildings were excellent.
What's up, Laz?
Laz, oh my gosh, it's our brothers down south. Shout out Tryhards. I love my boys. They rule. Absolutely rule. Check them out. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook. Check out Matrix Tactical and all their upcoming events. Mwah, I love them.
Wow.
The best.
Oh my goodness.
Geez, sorry, my brain. I just had a huge brain fart doing all that. But yeah, just seeing players just live it up at probably one of the best AOs in the Southeast. To be super honest, Kevin, what could you say? I mean,
so while at any airsoft event you're going to have airsofters doing airsoft things, I will say hands down this was some of the best sportsmanship that I've ever seen at an event.
Yeah. What a great thing to bring up. I saw people doing trade-offs. I saw people calling it, even me watching them, and they weren't even hit to be like, bro, you deserve it. I saw real camaraderie.
A little rock, paper, scissors sprinkled in there.
Yeah.
Really?
I saw people being generous with like the kill radius of grenades. They go, I don't think I was, but I'll call it anyways. Like, I mean, just people loving the hobby just for what it was.
Can I leave that one up long enough? So it would seem. So that, I mean, so do you attribute that to this event, this AO, the producer, and it's TCA. So, what would you? I mean, was this different than other TCA events as far as that goes, or do you feel that this is indicative of TCA events?
So this was a smaller TCA event. Stonebreaker's usually in the 700 player range, I believe. So the less people you have, that's always going to be a plus factor.
Okay.
The way the AO was set up is there was always an admin somewhere. So that probably helped. And yeah. I mean, that's a tier 1 staff running that event.
Oh, wait, let me. You want some, Augie? You want some? Sorry, I'll give you something a little lighter.
Is that the new Tag and Blunt? Is that what that is? That the new release from Tag and? It's the Tag and Blunt?
For those hard to fix airsofters, yeah.
Oh my God. So no, I mean that's good to know for people that are wanting to go to events that they're concerned about the difference between large event, small event, different producers, different AOs, things like that. It's I mean that's a good point. It's good to know.
Hang on one second.
Ellison,
he can't hear us.
Everybody say hello to Ellison.
This is a bad time, but can he pop on just for a second?
Put it in the chat. Everybody say hello to Ellison. He's got to go to
Let
bed.
him on.
Hi, Papa. Hi, Toucan.
Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you?
Good.
Yeah? You get ready? I'm going to see you in a couple weeks.
Yeah. Oh, and just be ready to lose.
Be ready to lose. I would say, but I don't know how to do that. So you'll have to teach me, I suppose.
Ellison's going to be on the U.S. side.
He's on the U.S. side. Well,
Ellison, you're a traitor.
All right, then.
But who knows? Maybe we'll pack him both sets, and maybe he'll get to play on both sides.
Well, listen, I don't necessarily want a defector on my side. He's got to prove. He says I'm gonna lose. Okay, all right. No, I look forward to seeing you, buddy, and I look forward to playing against you. And may the best little guy win.
Hope you This is where you gotta say bye or something.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh man.
These kids these days, they don't have any phone etiquette.
Going back to the topic at hand, from what I saw being out there, huge staff footprint, visible staff footprint for the whole event. If somebody called for admin, 1 to 2 to 3 staff members would attend to it, depending on how severe it was. Which honestly was never that severe. It's just airsoft. Problems were taken care of swiftly. The staff were placed in excellent positions, and any problem was just dealt with swiftly. Sunday, 60 seconds before Index, a blind man was called, which I was on site for. And man, I have not been a part of a team that just right on it, full field coverage. I mean, you're familiar with this. I went with Poison Kevin from Building 32 all the way to Torrey very quickly.
Oh,
And,
wow.
I mean, we swept the whole field, which thankfully the blind man at Torrey was nothing. But the field coverage was, I mean, the staff just rule. I don't know. That's all I could say. I think players were like, oh, if I mess up, they're going to be right there. And when there was a lot of indoor play, a lot of staff were indoors. If there was a lot of outdoor play, a lot of staff were outdoors. And just the coverage of staff was sensational. So
that is fantastic. I'm going through all the comments. These are crazy. It's a lot of positive stuff. That is really fantastic, and it's encouraging to hear that. Very encouraging to hear that. I've never really had a bad time at a Third Coast event.
me either.
I've been lucky. No, I haven't. Mind Game, Lion Claws, and Third Coast. I think are really the only 3 other producers. And New Breed. So I haven't had a bad event so far that I could call bad where other people weren't playing well. So, but I'm glad you guys saying it the way you are, as emphatically as you are. That's awesome.
Yeah, it was so nice. It's gonna. Aw. I wore this hat for the event, and people were calling me the Australian, and I don't know how to take that. So.
I did tell him that he can rock a boonie folded much better than me.
Which I gotta see you wear one now. I don't believe you. I feel like you'd just be so handsome in it, Battle Bud.
Okay, I'll bring one to Thunderdome.
Hell yeah. Can I just say, also so excited for Thunderdome to just see you and hang out. And
Absolutely.
it's gonna be so nice. So nice.
So nice.
So what are some top events at the so you guys also, you didn't just admin, I mean you played Op 4 as well. So
Yes, we did.
what else
First of all, we got to separate that. So Friday night he was Op 4, Friday night I was Op 4. The rest of the event he was an admin, I was a player.
Okay.
He was manning the Eastern Talk.
I was the battle captain in the Eastern Talk.
Battle?
Yeah.
It's a fancy
Golf club.
term for, according to Mark's stream, the guy that sits on his phone in the talk.
Yeah.
I was on Area Alpha getting important intel, giving it to our CO.
Hey, it's okay, sir. People get intimidated by hard and useful work.
That's right.
That's right. That is right. You okay? What was that?
Yeah, it's weird. It's funny that my comfortable chair.
Christopher, we should talk about our Op 4 adventure together. I think that would be fun.
So first of all,
please do.
For those of you who attend TCA games and have never done a Tier 1, definitely needs to be on your bucket list. So the best way I can describe a Tier 1 is it's the closest you can ever get to being a Navy SEAL in like a 3-hour time limit, You go into a briefing, just like something happened somewhere, and they're giving you all the intel. This is what just happened. We're going to helo y'all into wherever, and you're going to have to do this. And it's extremely organized. It's extremely fun. And I have even more fun now on the OpForce side of that, giving a great customer experience to those people playing the Tier 1 and shooting them up.
It was very fun to shoot literally everybody up. We were the green line, you and I.
Yeah.
Boy, they struggled. Not because of us.
So we were on. So you were there last year, weren't you, Papa?
For Stonebreaker?
Bone Crusher?
Bone Crusher?
Bone
No.
Crusher. Okay.
I have not been to a Bone Crusher or a Stonebreaker. This coming Stonebreaker will be my first. I've only PCA wise. I've been to Starburst.
What the hell is he doing?
Dying.
He's
dinner.
worse than Wiener making noise.
No.
That's all. To answer Augie real quick, Augie, it is doing better, and I will be cleared by Stonebreaker. So to actually come out and play, it's just still working out.
Tell that boy to get his chimichangas out of the microwave and get back on the stream.
I've done Starburst, and I've done.
Also, you've been to Texas,
Viking, but I've never done a Stonebreaker or a Bone Crusher. So those are going to be Stonebreaker is going to be a new game for me. So I'm actually
as well as GTI. Is it your first time at GTI also?
Where's Series Viking? Series Viking is
Viking is at Guardian Center.
Yeah, so yes, GTI. It will be my first time at GTI. Also.
Cool.
Yep.
It's a neat AO. So,
it's so
we
cool.
had, I think there were 16 of us on that hill, and I want to say there were at least 10 LMGs.
Yeah.
And we were just spraying across this valley as the gold and green Tier 1 players came down, and it was magnificent.
It was art.
And then
it looked like a scene out of Star Wars.
Fighting. Oh, yeah, because it was dark. We all had tracers. It was amazing.
Yeah.
Extremely fun. Clickety clack clack click enter.
The fight all the way up to the buildings was so fun because we were outdoors and we had our LMGs. Once we got inside, you and I kind of got separated.
Yeah, but we tagged to our SMGs indoors.
Yes, super fun. And boy, those people were not ready for the CQB we were giving them. They were not ready for it. I heard them struggling. I was like, I think 50, 70 feet away from you. Boy, when they hit you, I could hear just a...
Dude, listen, it was all I could do. So our orders were not to fight in the hallways, to go into a room, hide in a room, and make sure they're clearing the room. And if they don't, give them hell. Well, to me, it never got to that point to give them hell, and I kept waiting for them to clear my room. It was all I could do not to pop out and start spraying them from behind while they were engaging you and Whitey. Anyway, so much fun.
Apparently, this is a turnoff. Eating needs. Oh! I'm sorry. I put that one up first. Should have put this one up first. My apologies. I have no idea what he's talking about.
Who eats on stream?
Is that a tub of butter?
Here. Okay, I'm done.
There we go. That's what you get.
Get him, Steve.
But look, we're listening to the stream. You don't want to see eating? No more eating. Done.
But I have one chip left.
No, don't. Hey, we listen to those. Watch. Put it down. No, don't put it down in the dip. No. You're betraying our loyal listeners.
There, not compromised. I'm putting more dip in it.
But we'll stop with I know it's pretty tough to watch Mark eat, as much as I love Mark, but gosh.
Buffalo chicken dip, baby. Come on now.
Hey,
Act like you ain't-
Justin, in his defense, it looks like it tasted a whole lot better than your vagina turtle snacks you were eating last night.
Okay.
Oh my god.
His what turtle snacks? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Oh my. I'm a little curious. Never mind. We should move on.
Yeah, but let's.
That could
Sweet
go-
corn,
focus.
I believe, was the flavor that he showed.
that could go really bad.
Hey, for some reason, I don't have the chat showing in my thing. Is Wiener in here yet?
Wiener has not popped in yet. You don't have it. I don't know why you're not seeing it.
My whole side is just blank over here.
I wonder if I can do that, but
No.
okay.
Listen, you people. Let's focus. We're still talking about Bone Crusher.
Absolutely. So, now you said something interesting. You said that you were told not to engage in hallways, but to make sure you go into rooms. Was that for gameplay purpose? What was
that? Was strictly the tier 1, not like the weekend.
Okay, all right. But I mean, was that to make it more engaging?
So what happens in the TCA tier 1 is the tier 1 people, when they go over everything in the brief, they go over certain things that they need to work on. Then they go outside, work on those things. And one of those things, I'm assuming, was room clearing. So they specifically didn't want us doing hallway fights to get them to stack up and properly clear each room in that amazing AO.
I absolutely can't. Sorry.
All right, moving on.
That was wonderful. So all right, so that was a tier 1, and honestly, tier 1, I've never done one. I don't know. I have a problem with like that kind of realism, pretend realism like that. I have a problem with it. I don't like the slap box. I don't anything like that. So I have a problem with that. So I don't know that I'll ever do a tier 1, but I've never heard a negative thing about them.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I've done it tier 1. I paid for one, and it was really good. It's interesting. Like as a player, it's like if you don't go all in on this is your leader, follow him. It's kind of rough. But if you do immerse yourself in here's your platoon, complete your mission. It is so fun. But playing out 4, I think playing out 4 is so much more fun.
Okay, and that's a good segue. Continue on.
Yeah, and so just to put it out there, Op 4, you can't buy a ticket for Op 4. That is a invited position or staff position with TCA. And one other little small thing that's really cool about the tier 1 is Sal and Coach design them to give you a preview and to train you on things that will help you at the event the next day and Sunday.
That's awesome. That is a very good point. I don't think a lot of people know that. I didn't know that it's not just that realism, that immersed realism, but it helps build your skill for later on in the event.
They really emphasize its training. Like on our end, I see that. They really emphasize that we're helping to train the participants, which is very nice. And they position us in a certain way to make it more conducive to training more than gameplay, which I like. I think that's very nice.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome. No, that really is good. So the following day, during the day, Toucan, were you an admin the whole day? Did you switch on and off? Are we
talking about Friday or Saturday?
Or I guess Saturday, yeah.
So that morning I was the coffee boy, and but no,
cream all over Sal. Next, move on.
I regret telling that out loud. Anyways,
good.
So, I was just staff and admin all day. Just whatever they needed, I did. Awesome. Whatever I was told, I tried to complete to my darndest. Yep, there's no time to like trade in or out. They're go the whole time. They have things to do. Shout out to Snick and Coach for just making. I mean, obviously all of them are doing it, but Snick and Coach, I really got to see. Fun fact: Coach had one passing comment during the Op4 that he made that gave me a prop idea that I'm working with my 3D designer guy right now. Or sorry, I'm about to message my 3D designer guy to help me make this prop for. He Coach said if I'm working with an objective that explodes, it better explode. I was like, that is a really good point. And then we did the Op4 and I saw everything. I'm like, I obviously can't do anything near to this caliber, so I could take that statement and design something in my wheelhouse and see if I can implement it. Also, shout out Coach. Man, that guy was so full of wisdom. I don't know about you, Kevin. Coach was such a nice guy, so welcoming. He let me do the clacker with the explosive. He was very instructional. He loved just talk. Yeah, he was such a nice guy. Shout out to Coach.
And shout out and happy birthday to Coach today.
Happy birthday to Coach. Yes.
Happy birthday, Coach.
Yeah.
That did not come up on my feed. What's up, John?
Hey, Battle Bud, look at that. Someone's out of the loop.
Would you be better if I just disappeared? Would it make you all feel
Me
better?
and Kevin are trying to hang out. Can you pipe down, please?
I'm sorry.
No, it's your show, Papa.
No.
Stay. Please stay.
No, I'm just here off to the side. It is my job, my sole purpose in life, to introduce people to others so that they can leave me. So,
yes. Papa, please. We couldn't do this without you. We have to make him feel welcome. Don't go, please, Papa.
Yes,
please.
Papa, stay.
Don't
stay.
No. Say more. So, all right. So, see that? You see that right there? Huh? You stupid bananas. See that? That's right.
Man,
That's my battle buddy right there. Me and Augie. That's my battle buddy.
I don't see your battle buddy on the show right now.
Me either. And, I was in the same state as that man, and he wouldn't even see me. So he's a tough guy to get a hold of, Papa. I don't know. Seems an unreliable battle bud. That's right, Augie. I'm calling you out for not hanging out with us in New York, you nerd.
Wow. Okay. I'm just gonna say, I'm sorry for what happens to you. We're gonna see him.
I'm gonna go down to the basement, and the very first step is just 500 rounds right in the back.
Anybody see Toucan? Who?
Who?
And that'll be semi-only, no grenade in the basement.
So, so when you got to play though, is when you and CRISPR got to play together. You guys were actually battle buddies. What was that on Sunday?
Friday night.
All right. So that's awesome. That really is. No, I was super happy, super excited for you to get out there. I didn't know CRISPR until the day before or whatever. I think that you were actually going because you said you were on your way up, and I was like, oh. And then to find out you guys are gonna play together, that's super cool. I almost made it to this one. Spoke with Sal a couple months ago, and I was scheduled to, and then literally like 3 days later, I went in for surgery, so did not get to go to this one. I will be at the next one.
Awesome. Look forward to seeing you. Well, at the mall, but also at Stonebreaker. Please tell me you're going Eastern for Stonebreaker. Like Chaos with everybody, with Justin and everybody
Justin
else.
just said come Chaos, so I'm assuming that's a yes.
Cool.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't even know what the uniform is for that. I haven't looked it up yet.
Chaos is almost any green. It's a lawn company.
Okay.
There's a couple you can't wear, which are the specialty, but it's all on the TCA website.
Okay, good. Then I'll look it up, and I'm sure I'm good to go. Yeah.
Follow TCA for more details.
Oh, there goes Airsoft.
And Stonebreaker tickets are live. And selling quickly, I do believe Sal said at the event this past weekend.
We got 10 minutes left. I have a little bit of an agenda on this, but I wanted to see if you guys had anything more you wanted to say about Bone Crusher before I said anything.
If you have a chance, go to it. That's all I gotta say.
Definitely.
Okay, so first of all, get out and play. Regardless, doesn't matter where you go, and that's been a big thing this new year. That's been a really big thing of mine. I know everybody's kind of pushing it. Get out and play. It doesn't matter where. Go play. If you're at a place that's not good, make it better. You're the end user. You're the player. It's up to you to make it better. Like I said, I had a little bit of an agenda. Watching more and more people from different areas, different companies, however you want to break it down, come together and uplift each other. Sal and I spoke about this a little bit ago. There had been in this industry with some of the bigger players, there's kind of unwritten, unspoken, or unwritten rules. You do this, you do this. And every so often someone oversteps that, but everybody really, as of late, a lot is coming together. New bonds are being formed, and everybody's uplifting everybody. That's a big deal to me. You guys know that, and making sure that what I do, what you do, kind of infects the good in other people, and helps them grow. So seeing you guys getting a chance to play together, Toucan, you actually going and working a TCA event is amazing. Going back just 2.5 years where you were versus where you are now is awesome to me. CRISPR, we're on 4th edition of Thunderdome, and things only moving up from there. I've known you half a minute, and we're best friends.
Yeah.
And it just keeps on getting better. I have some new ties. Had a nice talk with Sam last week. Get some new ties happening all over the place, and really, really, really loving this year. This year is absolutely amazing. This is leave it to Dom. There you go.
Lord.
What I'm talking about here is actually that's how Toucan and I really started to come together. We started helping each other's business. We would attend each other's games when we both had independent companies, work to help each other out, and then eventually just came together as a single unit.
My favorite fun fact about our relationship is the first raffle that an outfitter's ever had was at a Nomad event at Tracks and Trails.
Was it really? I don't think I...
You weren't even in the picture then. Yep. Tiny came and did a raffle, and that was at our field. It's crazy. Your company's first, we went to an event was my event. Isn't that weird?
I'm ecstatic about what this year has brought and what it's going to bring. Everything I'm getting ready to do personally, everything the company and everything I'm seeing all the companies around me getting ready to do. Companies really getting a huge uptick. Cherub, you're wearing the shirt right now. Cherub Milsom, coming from where we thought we were going to be in this desolate, this desert, abandoned of no more launchables, no more grenades or anything, and guys stepped in to really fill that void. Mr. King, they stepped in really to fill that void. And whereas
Good evening.
6 months ago,
Good evening.
It never even would have been thought of. It's
Indeed.
fantastic to see that. Fantastic to see them being lifted up by a company like Third Coast, and them being brought out and being allowed to be played there. When I know that there were other companies that just didn't they just didn't fill the bill. So that's fantastic.
Everything rules. This seems like it's going to be one of the better years for Airsoft. I have triple, double, quadrupled, quintuplet booked weekends. Papa and I are actually splitting up our resources. Papa's going to Alabama and I'm staying in Florida, so we can both attend different events. And we might be doing that. It might just have to keep being a thing, just so that we can keep ourselves out there and maximize outreach, and good year for us as well. Again, I'm an XO and you're a CO at arguably like one of the most exciting events in the Southeast. Thunderdome 4, you can't beat that. I mean,
Thank you.
I'm not even just like, ooh, make you feel good. Like, the sky's blue and the grass is green and Thunderdome 4 is gonna rule. Like, I mean, really, like, everything. We're getting into the land of plenty territory. I mean, we're having NVS4 the same weekend as Tiger's Cage in 2 different states close by to each other, but 2 Florida event producing companies. Like, this is it. We might be hitting a golden age of airsoft again.
It's funny you say Dom just said that. There definitely is ebbs and flows. But I think, you and I talked about it 10 years ago, where there was supposed to be a huge downturn. It never actually did that complete dip.
Yeah.
It came back up and then escalated and elevated and then leveled, dropped a little, came back up even higher, leveled. Just it kind of continued to do, and we're steadily on the grow. We don't have what once was. We're so much more smarter about things. The technology is improved. The way we utilize it is improved. All of it's been fantastic, and I'm incredibly excited about what's to come. It sounds very self-involved, but I'm looking forward to this year. I actually get to play a whole lot more than I have in the past. Not just be at my own games. I actually get to get out and play.
And on a local level, Black Target Airsoft now has their own field. Yep. DEO is retaining their field. Gulf Coast Airsoft just found a new location they just posted. CIA still out there kicking and jiving in the free world. They're going to have their buy-sell trade day. They've been around for a little bit. Like we're really hitting land of plenty. We obviously have, I'm not trying to exclude anybody. We have Holy Cows, we have Battalion, we have all of them. But just closer to us, like there's an expansion and like a reinvestment of these local guys. I mean, hell, we're back out there. We got another location again. We got another permanent temporary, and we're trying to again leapfrog out of that. Like,
see ya, Augie. Another thing that I think might contribute to some of the positivity in the airsoft community right now is how the community or vendors are being attacked by certain 3-letter companies or not companies, organizations. I'm not trying to say like 9/11 happened and the country banded together, but something like, we're being attacked and everybody's stepping up and making it a more positive environment.
We've talked about this on a stream before. There is a sense of responsibility that we have to instill in the players, especially the younger players coming up, to not, for all intents and purposes, lack of better phrasing, whatever, to not misbehave. We do have things that can be misconstrued, so leave them on the field. Several years back, there were gel balls and some airsoft incidents where people were shooting them out of cars. Things like you can't have that happen. We have to stay above board as much as possible, and that only that starts at the local fields, and then having as much respect as possible at the bigger events. So Dom asked this. It's not that any case got beat. ATF is really, they're cracking down on what's being allowed and what's not, what can be dangerous, what isn't. Enola Gay did come out of that some of their stuff is being allowed again, not everything. Tagging has been re-released as well. Some things are being re-released from Tagging. There definitely is a lot going on, a lot of upturn. And look, the restrictions cause us to be more creative also. Again, going back to Cherub, you can't do this. Well, let's do it this way. Let's find a better way. Definitely need to have that. For every next step, there is a next step. So I believe very much in all of that. It's, if you look right now, if you look at Florida, there is a store or a field. I used to tell parents all the time, any airsofter knows they're lucky if they are within a 2 to 2.5 hour drive of their local field. like anywhere in the country. Some places have more than others, but here in Florida right now, you pretty much can leapfrog roughly about 2 hours and get to each next field or store, which is really cool. I mean, it really is. There's enough to go around, so it's not a true competition where all we should be doing is just continue to grow.
Yeah. It's accountability is high. Also, too, just a side note as well. I don't know about you guys. The player base is just getting excellent. Like the stereotypical troublemakers that you see just don't show up. The people that are trouble, quote unquote, have either wised up or really weren't that much trouble in the first place. It's like you're just seeing the better people come out to events now. I don't know if it's just economics of honesty or economics of like moral standing, but like people that want to be shit just don't come out anymore. It's nice.
Chris, according to Toucan and CRISPR, like they just said it, absolute fantastic integrity and great gameplay this past weekend at Bone Crusher. I mean, if that's not telling, I don't know what is. A game like that where everybody just decided they wanted to have fun and play a good game.
My favorite thing I got to see at Bone Crusher for people like, they're cheating, call your hit. It was what we see it from pickup games to national level milsims. I would stand.
First of all, Jason, we all have different beards.
Oh, okay.
We are different shades. So you be quiet and go eat some pizza.
You cut me off for that, really?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let's
nice.
answer the real question. Are you bringing me milk up, Jason?
Oh, actually, now we're in it.
What did he say? What did you say?
It's
milk
Jason bringing
duds.
me milk duds.
Oh.
To the mall. What flavor beer?
Come on, Jason.
Papa.
What beer? I didn't hear what you said.
Beer are you drinking, Papa?
No, you're actually not coming through for me right now for some reason.
You're coming in a little robotic-y for me, but I can hear you.
Huh?
Okay, go on.
Is this better?
Say what you had to say.
Or maybe I turned. Is this better? Okay.
Say it.
Okay. What kind of beer were you drinking, man?
Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Gotcha.
Just a fantastic beer.
Just curious.
We've been age restricted now. He's drinking on stream. Oh, it was really fun to see. Oh, sorry. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say I was having a nice unalcoholic Waterloo blackberry lemonade earlier.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
So we're a little over time, which is fine. We have a tendency to do that a little bit here and there. Any final thought? Anybody wants to say? I'm in love with both of you, so that's all I got to say. But any final thoughts from either one of you?
Having a battle buddy that at least one of the two of you have nods at night is amazing.
That is words of wisdom right there. Absolutely words of wisdom.
If you have Kevin as a battle buddy, you have a battle buddy for life.
Oh.
And you get to enjoy wonderful 5-hour phone calls with him on your drive up to the AO.
Yeah, so Thursday on my way to Atlanta to crash with my wife's aunt, at least 3.5 of those hours were me and Toucan talking and just having a blast.
Oh, we had such a gay old time. It was so fun. We were just like just chatting. It was so nice. Yeah, Papa. When are we releasing a PTW platform? Huh?
I don't. You know what? I don't know that we necessarily are. I'll share. I wasn't going to share this. I will share something. I had my soul crushed a little bit. Most people don't know this. So I've been working on the Veritas for a little over 3 years. Toucan, you know that. And finally got it completed. So it's actually ready for release. And I just found out from our Elite Force rep that that Amoeba has discontinued the striker. So for those of you that are unaware, the Veritas is based on the striker platform, the ASO2 specifically. So, but
That
yes,
sucks.
yes, they just released that they've discontinued the entire line of strikers, ASO 1, 2, and 3. But I did find what I do believe is going to be a perfect replacement and become the Veritas 2.0, which is funny because it's the 1.0 didn't make it out. And if everything works right, it's actually going to be even better. So stand by for that one, and it will not take 3 years for that one to come out. As far as anything else we've got coming out, we have a few things that we're ready to release. We are ready to release. A lot of people have heard about it. I'm getting ready to show it off. We are getting ready to release the DAD system. It is our dual air distribution system, dual tanks, and the advertisement for that will be ready here shortly. So those of you that run HPA and are tired of having just a big giant ball in the middle of your back or something like that, dual air distribution system allows tanks to actually swivel on your back as you move, sit, lay down, roll around. So it works great for whether you're speed soft or mill simmers. Gives you the opportunity to have anything from twin 13s all the way up to twin 110s. So there you go. So that's the only thing I'm willing to announce at the moment. But yes, sorry to break anybody's heart that loves the ASO2 like I do. It is no longer being produced.
Ellison
I
will
said.
not like this news.
Look what you did.
Yeah, it was. I didn't mean to do it. I don't know why it took so long, but it happens, and so now I move on. It's all right.
Yeah.
What an industry? You're an industry plant. What? I don't even know what that means.
I'm not a Fed. Please. There are people that would hope I am.
I'm giving hope, Beowulf. I'm giving hope, not bringing people down. I'm giving hope because the Veritas 2 be even better. So,
Greg, this is a beautiful world with you in it. Don't you go anywhere.
I'm not
Exactly.
Despite my efforts, I'm not going anywhere.
Hey, thanks for having me on the show tonight, even though you can't hear me.
I hear you perfect now. I don't know what it was before. I hear you perfect now.
Oh, now you hear my battle buddy. Okay. Okay.
You know what? I don't know. I'm trying to put up a good, strong front, but seeing the two of you together just breaks my heart because I know there's no room left for me.
Dude,
Dude,
you're small. We always got room for you, Greg.
Set myself up for it, didn't I?
You sure did.
I didn't even jump in on it. No. All right. Shut up.
We'll figure out a schedule where you can have Christian and I can have Christian at the mall, and we don't,
It's dark in the basement. We'll be all right. All right, gentlemen. Listen, I love you both. I love all you guys. Everybody that was in the chat, thank you so much for joining us. It's been a wonderful time. Anybody we didn't say hi or goodbye to, hello and goodbye. Thank you so much for coming on.
Speaking of hello and goodbye, I got to do this.
Go ahead.
Did you ever watch Saturday Night Live in the, I'm going to say, late 80s? Tom Hanks and John Lovitz did this skit where they were like these two single losers, and like a girl would walk by and one would go, hello, and the other one would go, and goodbye. Yeah,
Yep.
Anyway, I just thought about that when you said hello and goodbye. It's what you pay me to be on the show for, man.
That's it. You're a better color man than he is, so it's okay.
You're getting paid?
All right. Everybody, once again, thank you for joining us. We're going to have some of these that are offbeat here over the next week or so, talk about NBS. But until then, and until, a couple weeks, Mr. Crisper, I will see you and I will talk to you soon. Y'all be good.